Shadows of Chernobyl, a tale of terror. Today, we're venturing into one of the most eerie places on Earth, Chernobyl. Imagine a city frozen in time, where silence hangs heavy in the air, and nature has reclaimed everything man once built. The abandoned streets of Pripyat are lined with crumbling buildings, rusted playgrounds, and empty schools overtaken by trees and vines. It's as if humanity just vanished overnight. But what if there's more lurking in the shadows than just the echoes of the past? Join me as we delve into the chilling mysteries and spine-tingling tales that have emerged from the Chernobyl exclusion zone. The day the world changed, Chernobyl disaster. Let's rewind to April 26, 1986, a day that changed the world forever. In the early morning hours, Reactor 4 at the Chernobyl nuclear power plant exploded during a routine safety test gone horribly wrong. The blast released a massive cloud of radioactive particles, contaminating vast areas of Ukraine, Belarus, and beyond. Chaos erupted as brave firefighters and plant workers rushed to control the disaster, many sacrificing their lives. The nearby city of Pripyat, once bustling with life, was evacuated within days, leaving behind homes, memories, and possessions. The birth of legends, mutations, and myths. Over the decades, the desolation of Chernobyl has given rise to countless stories and legends. People whisper about strange mutations, creatures altered by radiation exposure, tales of giant wolves with glowing eyes, birds with multiple wings, and shadowy figures roaming the forests have been passed down among locals and thrill seekers. While some mutations in wildlife are scientifically documented, many of these stories blur the line between reality and myth. Fishermen speak of fish that glow eerily beneath the water's surface, and explorers report feeling unseen eyes watching them. The protagonist's quest, seeking the truth. Let me introduce you to Alex, a daring journalist with an insatiable curiosity. Ever since stumbling upon an old diary mentioning mysterious sightings in the exclusion zone, Alex has been obsessed with uncovering the truth behind the legends of Chernobyl. Driven by a mix of professional ambition and a deep-seated need to know, Alex decides to embark on a journey into the heart of the Forbidden Zone. Armed with a camera, a Geiger counter, and a sense of adventure, Alex is about to discover that some secrets are better left buried. Into the heart of darkness, entering the exclusion zone. Under the cloak of night, Alex approaches the heavily guarded perimeter of the exclusion zone. Sneaking past the checkpoints isn't easy, but months of planning have led to this risky move. With heart pounding and every sense on high alert, Alex slips through a gap in the fence. Immediately, an eerie stillness settles, a silence so profound it's almost deafening. The once busy roads are now cracked and overgrown, with street signs leaning and rusted. Whispers in the wind, unexplainable phenomena. Not long after entering Pripyat, strange things start happening. Alex's equipment begins to act up. The compass spins uncontrollably, the Geiger counter beeps erratically, and electronic devices flicker. Chalk it up to radiation interference, right? But then, faint whispers seem to drift on the wind, just beyond understanding. Shadows appear to move on their own, darting between buildings. The feeling of being watched grows stronger. It's as if the city itself is alive, keeping a wary eye on this outsider. Shadows of the past, exploring Pripyat. Alex wanders through the haunting remnants of Pripyat. The iconic Ferris wheel stands silent, its yellow gondolas swaying gently. Inside an abandoned school, children's drawings still adorn the walls, a poignant reminder of lives abruptly interrupted. In the hospital, medical equipment is strewn about, and patient files are left open as if time simply stopped. Alex finds unsettling messages scrawled hastily on walls. They are watching? Get out now, the darkness awaits. Eyes in the dark, first encounter. As night falls, Alex decides to take shelter in a relatively intact building. While reviewing footage, a sudden noise breaks the silence, the sound of footsteps. Grabbing a flashlight, Alex steps into the corridor. Hello? Is someone there? Just as Alex is about to turn back, a movement catches the eye. At the end of the hallway, a figure stands, humanoid but distorted, with elongated limbs and eyes that reflect the light unnaturally. For a heart-stopping moment, they lock eyes. The hunt begins, escaping the unknown. Out in the deserted streets, Alex moves quickly, trying to stay hidden. But the sounds of pursuit are unmistakable. The crunch of footsteps on gravel, the rustle of movement in the shadows. The realization hits. Whatever that figure was, it's now following. Panicked, Alex ducks into an alley, only to find a dead end. Trapped, Alex presses against the wall, willing to become invisible. The shadows seem to close in, unveiling secrets, hidden lab. In a desperate search for safety, Alex stumbles upon a building that stands out, a structure more fortified than the rest. Breaking through a rusted door, Alex discovers an underground facility. Warning signs plaster the walls. Authorized personnel only. Biohazard warning. Inside the facility is a maze of abandoned labs and offices. Dust-covered documents reveal chilling experiments, stories of government-sanctioned projects aimed at harnessing radiation to alter human DNA. The monster within? Realization and horror. Shock and disbelief wash over Alex. The real monsters weren't the creatures outside, but the people who conducted these experiments. Humanity's own ambition and recklessness led to these abominations. The weight of this realization is almost too much to bear. Suddenly, the sound of footsteps echoes through the facility. The experiments, or what's left of them, are aware of an intruder. Confrontation, battling the monsters. The final act unfolds in a tense showdown. Navigating the labyrinthine corridors, Alex is pursued relentlessly by the creatures. Using the surroundings to advantage, Alex sets improvised traps, overturned shelves, blocked doorways, anything to slow them down. The chase leads back to the surface, but escape is blocked by the largest of the creatures. With no alternative, Alex faces it head-on. Just when all seems lost, a well-timed strike distracts the creature long enough for Alex to slip past. Running towards the perimeter fence as the first rays of sunlight break, the creatures halt their pursuit, retreating into the shadows. Exhausted and shaken, Alex crosses the fence, collapsing on the other side. Looking back at the silent city, there's a vow. The world must know what truly lies within Chernobyl. Some stories demand to be told.